Now, the car business is a lucrative business ranging from Bolt, InDrive, Uber, private meter tax, deliveries that include furniture, livestock, and etc. And rent a car. Now, how can you profit through this? How can you be positioned well in this? Because now you have to be positioned at the other end of the stream, or you can capture now what? The flow of currency straight into your pockets. Now let's dive deep and see how you can now leverage your knowledge on this. How you can leverage all these assets. Now here we will build a business that is highly lucrative together and explore possible ways that a normal individual who don't have that much of a starting capital can do, and show ways to finance it. Welcome to Car 101. Let's now Uber our way into the industry. Now first, let's start with choosing a vehicle to kickstart your business with, and the niche. We will commence with transportation service. Now, the way to calculate how to finance your vehicle was laid down on module 1, so you can always refer to module 1 on the finances that I did for you. How I found the car, and how you finance it, to checking the mileage, you checking out the interest rates, you fixing main of the cost. Check module 1, and you can also apply that now when you're looking for a car. Now the module 1 is why I gave you a cohort study. You are already cash positive because now you have financial literacy and you don't care about what people want or look at you. You are now fully locked into your goals. That is important thing. You don't care what they say. You just want to see what you're doing, becoming alive. Now you can use any dealer such as Auto Trader, We Buy Cars, cars.co.za, Gumtree SA, and carfind.co.za. And don't do Facebook Market or also the papers ads which you see there, because the people are scammers. Many have been scammed. Yeah, some all the people I know while I was with my pubs, they bought a car and paid for it up front. Now when they came to collect the car, it was not there. Some of the other things that they do, because even when you read the newspaper, they write it, they are not reliable for all the promotion. Also on Facebook, they can scam you. So make sure you always avoid those kind of things. Use people who are credible. That is an important thing for you in this step. Be wise about it. And there's some other deals like the crescent dealers. Yeah, those also are quite legit. But they might say they might not show you more information about what is happening with the car, because they have to disclose every aspect of it so that you know what you are buying. Not just sell you based on the looks, because the looks of the car means nothing. What is important is the engine, because engine will tell you how long will it last. Now all of these now dealers have told you about they are credible, and they have to disclose to you all the information about the car you are purchasing, as I've said. Now you need to learn how to negotiate. Oh yes, you have to negotiate your deal. You don't just buy a car just because they give you a price and you just say, I'll buy it. No, you negotiate your way down. Now the price of a car you see on the vehicle is just an overhead price and not a real one. Now this is what we use in sales, trying to milk more money out of you. Because you come as a cow and you say, okay, here's milk, we'll make a lot of it out of it. So that's what happened. So I want you to be well informed with that, and when you come to them, you be well acquainted. So you need to negotiate the price down, and even be willing to leave the car if they don't drop the price that much. So this means you have to do your own research prior, for months before you buy the car, and see how it moves in the market. So when you come to the dealer, you know, say I've seen this car, have been here for these months, and the price has been like this. So I'm helping you now by purchasing it. So this is the money I have. So now you have something that is substantial. You see? Playing wisely, bros. Playing wisely, bros. It's all about that, being wise, bros. Now here's a skill now. Make sure you leave your contact details with them. So now you say I hope you're taking the car, leave your contact details with them and mention that you are going to their competitor that sells the same car with the same specs, at a much lower value. Be like, okay, I'll leave my contacts with you here so you can contact me, but I'm going to this one which sells the same car with same specs at this lower price, and you live like that. It's them who call who start calling you back. I'm telling you, what the magic happen. So that means do research prior to buying a car. That is quite imperative. Be more precise, be more clear. That is the most important thing. That's now they shake you with. Because if you're coming to buy a car, you're not like quite like informed with it. You just like say you're looking. Oh man, they was scamming. They even make you sell some signs, some crazy things. Those people. Yeah, it's business. Now, that's your house negotiation points to point out that the car have been eating dust for quite a long time and you're willing to take that weight away from them. Now, here's a kicker. You have to visit many of these dealers and allow them to what? To fight over you. Yeah, be like in time past, man. In time past. Like in the ancient days. They let them fight, men who look to like fight over like a woman, for example. They to be warriors, say, I'll fight for her. Boom, 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 they kill one another. And the one who's victorious be like, yeah, this is my wife. I won her. But do the same thing, man. Let them fight over you, man. Or they'll know you went to this side, now this side, they all want to this car to get sold. So that's the thing, let them fight over you. Hey. Now, you need to give them a month before you make a choice. Give them a time to decide before you make a choice. Now, believe me, this is a way to save tons of money. And you are now what you call a negotiator. Now, when negotiating, don't be too hungry or desperate, nor easily swayed. And respect yourself enough to leave a deal if it doesn't meet your needs. Fast forward, you have a car now. You own it now. On which you pay now installments and insurance. Just to note, you need to find a driver now who you know is reputable, honest, and respects his work. Here's what you offer him or her now. He or she will have to pay work himself or herself out of the car. So he needs to work now for herself too, like to get paid. So now the deal now needs to be sealed. Yeah, have to be sealed. Now we have to make sure that the car's tank is always full. And you'll cash 2,000 Rand per week from him or her. Now if the car have any issues of which the driver is liable for, it's he or she that will have to cover the cost. Because there are many things that you know that this could have been like avoided. So by also putting that also like in writing, they'll fear now like drive you recklessly because they know they'll be reliable for it. So giving them what a sense of responsibility, so they will respect what's their business. Because some they do drive recklessly. You see in a road where it says like 80 kilometers, they drive at 120, imagine. They'll be like Vin Diesel on the streets. Oh man. Those kind of things that do happen. Now, the fun part now, finances. Ooh, I know now you enjoy. I wish I had those kind of things. Finances now. Let's say now they're cashing in. They are cashing in at 2,000 per week, so we are having like 8,000 per month. So minus 2,500. Let's say those are monthly installment, 2,500. So let's say also 500 for your estimation of the car insurance. We are left to do at 5,000 per month. So that's means it's 60,000 per year. You see now how lucrative it is. The car pays for the driver, it pays for itself, pays for its fuel, pays for insurance, and on the end, you're also left with some few bucks. So you're making 60,000 per year. Now let's think like an entrepreneur. Now if you want to scale quickly, then every 6 months you can finance a new car. And now in 5 years you'll own 10 cars. So that means you have like 9.5 cars. Now 9.5 times 8,000. Because I won't count the last one because the 6 months will be stretching to now to another year. So they say 9.5 times 8,000 times 12. That is 912,000. So minus what? 10 times 2,000 minus 10 times 500. So those are insurance and the installments. Minus what? 10 times 1,000, the security. Man, you need to put it aside always for rainy days. Have to be always prepared for it. Don't be like our chow man or chow man. No. Always prepare for rainy days. So now this means now you're left with like 877,000. So it's like it's the money we made like in 5 years. 5 years, they're almost a millionaire. That's so nice, and you'll be having like 10 cars. You see how nice it is? Just with patience, dedication. Now, I suggest that you incorporate. That is important now. You have to incorporate the business. Put it under, incorporate meaning now you can put it under an LLC. So the LLC will own those cars, because now when under LLC, it becomes the assets of the company. And also now it increases the value of the business. Remember, value of the business. You'll learn more about it in the future modules. And now, opening a business and assigning them under your company now, that is a nice thing to do. All the cars will be owned by your own business. Now we will explore the benefits of this in module 4, where we will show you how to play a game at a national level. Oh yes, I tell you, you'll like it. Now, I hope your entrepreneurial gusto will drive you to your success. This is business, and there are always risks, even though the rewards are there too. Okay, ciao. I'll find you now on the next part of this course. So it's part 4, or step 4 as I might call it. So we'll be looking at now the car wash business. I've been showing you now the things that many people who start car washes, they don't look at. They just say, I want a car wash, and they jump in, without coming with a creative mind on how you can scale that, on how you can make it attractive, on how you can price it. So I'll give you some nice insights